guys, welcome back to My Life Actually. It's me. You saw that title. Let's get into the video. Hey guys, so as y'all can see, the setup is real. I am a professional lunch lady, okay? I'm going to make American public school lunch, and it's a pizza edition. The actual recipe, I'll have it linked below in the description box. So first thing I gotta do is oil this baby with ham and stick the parchment paper down on it. That's one of the instructions they tell you when you're fixing this bad boy. Now, babe, I'm gonna ask you some questions on what you remember about the beautiful breakfast pizza we used to have at our school. Do you remember? So I'm sorry, if y'all don't know, my husband isn't as, fortunate as us, kids who had public school lunch who actually, had to get it. You know what I mean? My husband was either bringing his own lunch or he was table hopping, asking, "Oh, you want some fries or not?" He was that guy. yes, he was. So if you went to our high school and you remember Zell in the cafeteria and how he used to "Oh, can I get them fries?" That's the guy. So the oven is already preheated to 475. That's on. The flour's here. We're gonna add the ingredients. So milk, sugar, yeast, and salt to large bowl. There's milk. And the milk mixture or whatever. Okay, milk is done. Where are all my public school lunch eaters at? Because my husband looked at a loss, okay? At a loss. Here we are adding the sugar. Now when I tell y'all I'm hungry, I ain't starving, control. But this is taking me back. Y'all gonna laugh at me when y'all see how I got, look, I'm so excited for this. Please don't fuck this up, Chelsea. Please don't fuck. I'm feeling gonna fuck it up. This is live organisms. That's what they say now. Okay. Add 1 pack of this bad boy. They're live. They moving. They moving. Babe. Moving for real? Oh, it's the air. It's the air. Okay, look. Don't worry about me. Okay. Milk, sugar, yeast, salt. I gotta read this very, very, very carefully. Salt. 1 teaspoon of salt. Teaspoon, because I fuck this up and be mad. Teaspoon. Though it's kind of tricky because they labeled it, they have a big T, right? For I'm guessing a tablespoon, but then they'll have another direction that says a teaspoon with a small t. What's half a tablespoon, bro? I need to look. I need to look before I F this up. Because I ain't bound, let's fuck it up. Okay, 1 teaspoon of salt. Salt, babe. It's 1 teaspoon, right? Okay. 1 teaspoon of salt. And no, it's not chives, y'all. I would just put it in the chives bottle because when you buy a container at Sam's Club for $4, you keep the container. So I added the powdered milk, sugar, yeast, salt in a large bowl, and we're gonna whisk, boo-boo. Is this fast enough? My husband excited. I'm ready to rock his world with his school lunch pizza. He's like, "Babe, I know you had it in you." I'm like, "Look, I didn't know they had a recipe." They had a recipe for this. I'm finishing up whisking this stuff. Alright, we had a little camera malfunction because I'm trying to have the most optimal kind of resolution for y'all to see me, but husband came to rescue, fixed it. Okay, I'm gonna salt. Alright. Bottom of this, because according to the comments of how I was doing recon and researching how to make sure I don't freak this up, it's good to salt the actual bottom of the parchment because the dough gets tacky, which means it'll take on the salt and everything of whatever. You know what I'm saying? It's chemistry. I added another bowl. The water gonna be really hot. Now, if you're like, "Why are you adding tap water?" Water is water. It's gonna cook out. And I'm pretty sure that public school lunch used tap water. Okay? So don't come for me in the comments. Bam! I miss, do anybody else miss Emerald? I definitely miss Emerald. Okay. And we're gonna add oil to the warm water. Oil do you want? Okay. Did you get that action? Did you get that action? What was your favorite meal at lunch? Like, mine was definitely, shout out to Mr. Frank. I love you. Beef tips and rice? Mr. Frank, this is for you. You served some of the best public school food you could. And did your judge on that. Okay? Thank you, Mr. Frank. Okay. Alright, so if you hear my baby in the background, he is being very, very unhappy because mommy and daddy are in here and he can't see us make his pizza. But when I tell you, when he get older, oh, he gonna love this schoolhouse rock pizza. So I've mixed it into the batter and I mixed the water into the flour mixture and I'm making dough. Ooh! I was told or read that not to worry about the lumps because it's school pizza. No, because everything was bumpy and lumpy. They fed what they fed. My arm's tired. This is why you got husbands. Oh goodness, y'all. Give me some dope. Now, I don't know what it's like to live in a trap house. But if y'all had to, look, I shouldn't have trap education while I'm trying to make, woo! They said don't get no dry spots. We need more water. Do we need more water? Bitch. But your baby's ready to have a whole bicep the size of Terry Crews' body. Okay, that's about what happened. I'm so excited to know what this tastes like. Dig, diggy, dig, dig. Anybody love Pocahontas Disney movie? I don't see any dry spots. I'm gonna spray the bottom of my pan with a little bit of basil. I don't know if basil even gives things taste, but we're gonna see. And I'm gonna do my dangest to make sure I ain't got no dry spots in this goddamn thing. Alright. Spread dough onto sheet with fingertips until even. See how thick this is.
You want gloves? I'm
gonna need Shrek's fingers. I got my pan here. Now we just gonna I have weak wrists. Oh God. You said with fingertips, but where? Oh God. Oh. Okay, if it's not being cooperative, say let rest for 5 minutes. I'm gonna force this whole. This whole said no. Waiting for that dough to like settle. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna crumble this baby. Okay? We're gonna crumble you like they did in high school, barely and not really. Okay? I'm trying to channel my inner, you know, cafeteria worker of these goddamn kids. Add some. I'm a pepper lover, y'all, so if it's a little extra on pepper, I don't apologize. There was some seasoning salt, some salt. I'm gonna stick with what they said. How's it looking, baby? You like how big my lumps are?
You're lovely meaty lumps.
Oh, my humps. This content's not for children, people. It might be a school lunch, but it is not school conversation. Well, hold on. Let's think about high school. Maybe it is. Because, you know, all these fast kids. All right. So I'm going to cook this and we'll move on to the second meat. So the dough has finally been subdued. And, yeah. So it's able to spread it, y'all. It's going in the oven. I'm ready to get this done. Ooh. Okay. So while the crust is baking, I'm going to cook the other portion of the meat, which is the Italian mild sausage. Now I'm not going to break it up too bad right now because I don't want to over crumble it. And yes, I'm using the same oil from the beef fat. And this is gonna be so good. Ooh, it's gonna be so good. So I'm gonna cook this up and I'm gonna drain it alongside with the ground beef. And we're gonna get this thing popping. I'm so excited to try this school lunch pizza. This is the pizza crust. It looks good. It's not done yet, but it looks good. I'm ready to try this. It's looking thick. It's looking thick. Okay, so now we're making the sauce, y'all. So watch me work. Watch me. Now, it's not smart for me to use a fork for this, but I did, okay? Like, come on now, son. Come on. And of course, Kroger is the brand of choice. And this whole meal, if done properly, costs at most $10. So, from all my mothers out there who want to do a pizza party, but who ain't gonna pay them, well, I guess Little Caesars is cheaper, but I guess, you know what I'm saying? So, but all the moms out there who are in this pandemic, who don't want to spend money on a Little Caesars pizza because their service isn't that good for the big family. This is a public school commodity size pizza. You hear me? You hear me? As I bang obnoxiously. I'm sorry, y'all, but I'm just excited about this. I'll be one day cooking this for my son, and I'm excited. Adding my water. Now it's the olive oil. Okay, adding my garlic. Perfect half moons. Is this art or no? Like, can you get close up on that? Is this art? You see how I call it red garden? Okay. The cameraman. First of all, he's getting better at being a cameraman. That's just that. Pepper. Boom. Oregano. Not really too keen on either rosemary or oregano, but I guess she do what it does. Basil, baby. Okay. Let's see if it do what it does. Okay. Okay. Some action happening. I can call it Action Jackson. Okay, we're doing something now. Come on. I switched to a whisk because homegirl won't gonna flick the wrist that hard. Cause I'm still in recovery of the Dove 2020. There we go. Look at that, y'all. Oh, look at that. RPS. RPS. What we doing? RPS. RPS. I like how the oil is refusing to get into the sauce. Maybe because I gotta keep working it. Let me get my my mother has taught me a lot about cooking mechanisms on. You gotta twist the bowl, you gotta rotate, and you gotta do like that. Okay, if you ain't doing it, you ain't doing it right. All right. Flick of the wrist, baby. And babe, voila! Tomato sauce. Here's the fun part. Let's build the pizza. What we're gonna do is we're going to spread the sauce. This is the completed sauce on the pizza. So we don't want to, and yeah, it's looking pretty bumpy out in these pots, but I guess we're gonna see what it do. And then I'm gonna spread it with the thing my husband just washed. And yeah, I just touched a very warm pan with my oh, it's just airy. It's not bumpy, it's just airy. Is this a difference, boo? Yeah, it's a difference. Okay. My sauce runneth over, but we want it to be saucy, because if you ain't saucy, see, I'm that lunch lady who loves certain students give you extra. This is what this is. This is what this is. Understand, you are not supposed to get extra sauce. And here's the fun part, y'all, the sprinkle of the meats. This is Italian. This is Italian and ground beef. Now, the recipe said that this is a lot of meat, and they ain't lying. Okay? But we here at Smith Properties, look at that big hunk of meat as well. At Smith Properties, we don't discourage the throwing away of meat. So we're making this a 3-meat treat. This is pizza day because they ran out of food in the cafeteria, so they had to put extra meat on it. Cause it's supposed to be sparse and like in between, but we here at Smith RPS, we are friends with a local farmer who raised these cows. All right, looking good. This is the best part because I hand graded 10.3 ounces of mozzarella. And I'm using all this cheese. Here at Smith Properties, we say no to wasteful. We say no. And by the way I'm spreading it, I think I did right by making 10 ounces. And right in Smith Properties, we don't scrunch or scrouge. We utilize every piece of every piece. But we still gonna go for that high school look, okay? All right, y'all. We are done topping our bake. How does this look? Give me a thumbs up in the comments below if you think this looks good. If you want to try this at home. But your girl and your boy want some school lunch pizza. We're gonna put this in the oven again. 9 minutes. Y'all, this is the final product. Oh my goodness. Look at this ooey gooiness. As you can see, I've replicated a school lunch with the fries, the milk, and hopefully, you know, we get that nostalgic feeling. And of course, we got ketchup. So here's the moment of truth. Me and my husband is going to try the school lunch pizza. Ooh, come on, let's do this. Cheers, let's try. Y'all. Oh, this is it. Now look now. This is it. Maybe a little bit better, honestly. Bread nice and thick and chewy, but not too chewy. It's springy, like, no. Now, as you can see, my husband, I got him the bougie strawberry milk, and I got the chocolate. We're gonna enjoy our class of 2012 school lunch. Hope you guys, okay, enjoyed the video. Please give this video a thumbs up, a like, both of them because they're the same thing. Don't forget to comment if you guys would love to try this. Y'all, this literally is school lunch pizza, but slightly better. I don't know because we haven't had it in so long, but it's so good. Cheers. Bye.